good day, my dear expats, and welcome to this so much expected video. So a lot of you have asked yourself probably how does the whole tax class system works, and also what benefits does it bring you to change from one to the other one. So a little bit about that. Let's come now to the theory. And as you know, there is a system in which you have six tax classes. Concerning especially the married people, they have three different to choose from, right? So either the married one in the 3 and 5. In the 3, in general conversation, you are earning probably more than your spouse. And in the 4, you're earning more or less a similar amount. Of course, this is only on a month-to-month basis, meaning in the end, when you jointly file your taxes, it will all now equalize itself. It will be compensating one against the other one. It's only so that you, on the short term, get more net salary if you, as the spouse number A, is earning way more than your spouse B, or she's also not earning anything at all, then you might want to change from tax class 4 to tax class 3 and 5. In that spirit, let us see how you can do it. So mainly two ways. Either you can go directly to your specific Finanzamt, the tax office you knew already, and then find out the form in which you can do it all via post or also via email. Not quite recommendable because it's so easy to finalize this using your Elster account. How to do so? Let's get into it. Now, in here, let's look at your profile because it will then enable this process to be easier. Well, you can submit, of course, your tax number, which, as you know, it's not the same as your tax identification number. Why so? Because this tax number concerns your processing number with the Finanzamt. We change every time that you move from one municipality to the next one. So from one Finanzamt to another one. Or also if you change from professional activity to another one. Of course, also if you are previously single and now you're married, now your taxes are filed jointly. So then it also changes. For that, let's see here the tax number we have to fill in. So it's the we can save it. And if you were to change your tax class, where do you find that option? Here, either in your starting page, or also you can find it in all of the different formularies over here. And then on the top option, when you want to submit a new form, starting, it says here, as you can see directly from the section Lohnsteuerarbeitnehmer, the first option, Antrag auf Steuerklassenwechsel, or if we put it in English, then let's look into it. It's the application for a tax class change. So either here or over here, let's click into it and see how to fill this. There we go. So if this is now going to happen on the next month of 2022, we can go here forward. We can select your profile, use therefore your tax number specific to you as the husband, but also to your wife. So this is the person requesting the change. Antragstellende Person. Now we jump up in the next section. We will place your wife. Let's say, for the sake of the matter, here we're gonna write here 29, 32 years old. And let's put in here software engineer. There we go. If you move from place to place and you had another Finanzamt, they would also like to receive the update that you are now moving to the next one. You can also write it in here, your previous Finanzamt if you are moving. If not, then we can go here directly, your current address, then your telephone. Be also a good idea to write. Let's do it like this. So, since when have you been married? You have to fill in this part, let's say from 2020, right? Easy. Now we go next. Now we have to speak about your spouse. Let's write in here any tax number. As long as it is 11 digits, it will be valid. Now, let's write in here, Frau, and then we write here, expat, for the sake of the matter. And let's write in here. The classic example where he's changing from taxes 4 and 4 to 3 and 5, because if he's earning way more than his spouse, or her spouse is simply not working at all. In that case, we can write in here this, and write in here that she's a housewife, expat housewife, living in your same address, so therefore you don't have to fill in these fields over here. So only if it's a different address where you're living. If not, then you can proceed to the next part. You have to write in valid tax number. So, right, so I have to let's put instead this tax number so that it works. Now, indeed, it allows us to go forward, and you only change this part if the one who is requesting for this tax class change is not you. You are the one that is requesting. So, no need to fill in this part. Therefore, here we come to the key. This is the heart of the matter, where we are going to say that you were up to now in the tax class 4 and 4. It's a married couple. That's also the standard one. You go directly when you get married. By the way, in case you didn't know. And now you're going to change to tax class 3 and 5. Really important, pay attention to this one, that you are choosing it right. The person requesting here, the husband, and then the wife. The one earning more wants to go to the 3. The one earning less to the 5. So this tick would only be in place if you can translate also to English. The tax class change should apply retroactively from the month of the marriage in the year of the marriage, but not the case in here. Only for the next month we are requesting. So any request for a certain factor to be applied, that would be the case in which you stay in tax class 4, but now you want a factor where your salaries are automatically being considered, and so that one is getting by default more net salary. He's therefore being taxed less than the other spouse, but not in the same way as in tax class 3 and 5, where it happens with a certain proportion already. And this final number 6 is if you want there to be a certain letter to be printed with all of the characteristics of your salary tax or income tax. So if you want this, you can tick it. If not, you can simply leave it empty. And then finally, you come into here to the final section where you are able to submit certain documents. If it's no need, then you can simply go to proof all of the submission and then send it right away. It should be done then. If you are doing it mid a month to the next month that you have successfully changed your tax class, in this case from 4.4 to 3.5. In this way, you will, at least for the short term, be earning way more net salary as you previously did.